Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another session of Qur'anic Arabic Recitation with Tajweed Rules. In this session, we will study these three words of Al-Qaida Nuraniya on page number 13. This slide is just a reminder for transliteration purposes. So we are revisiting some of the principles that we have studied before. So the first one is we need to know the knowledge. We need to have the knowledge of articulation points for each letter. The second one is we need to know the characteristics of each letter, sifat of each letter. We have studied only a few of them so far, but we will study the rest in advanced level. The third one is the knowledge of rules attached to individual letter because of its position in a word or words. The fourth one is exercising the tongue and a lot of repetition. So if we are given, for example, we are given a word and we have to apply these steps to make our reading or recitation easy. So the first one is recognizing individual letter. So if we go to here, so individual, the first one is alif, second one is hamza, third one is ba, and next one is dal. And the final one is alif. So we recognized individual letters, step 1. In step 2, we recognize the harakat that are used. So the harakat would be, or the signs would be here. That's fatha, fatha, fathatain. So we recognize the harakat. And the next one is we have to recognize if the letters, which letters are silent and which aren't. Let's change the color. Okay, blue. Let's see. So if you see here, alif, this is silent, and this one is not. Ba is not silent. Dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So alif is silent. Hamza is not silent. Ba is not silent. Dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So we recognize those ones. And the next one is we apply the rules that attach to individual letter. We will study that in advanced level. Apply the correct sifat. So we have studied only a few of them. One of them would be if the letter is heavy or light. So we apply those rules, and the rest we will study in advanced level. The next one is pronouncing each letter from its correct makhraj, articulation point. And the other one we can add is we count how many syllables are there. For example, here is a, 1, ba, 2, then. So there are 3 syllables in this word. So if we manage to implement these steps correctly, then our reading and recitation will be very easy. These are not fixed rules you can add or subtract to it. These are just general guidelines for recitation or reading the Arabic. So the first word we have is masadin, and it has 3 syllables. So the first syllable is mim fatha ma. Mim is not silent and it has fatha, and mim is a light letter. Mim fatha ma, mim fatha ma. The next syllable we have is sin fatha sa. Sin is not silent and it has fatha, and sin is a light letter. Sin fatha sa, sin fatha sa. So now we combine these 2 syllables and we have masa, 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 masa. The third syllable we have is dal kasratain din. Dal is not silent and it has kasratain, and dal is a light letter. Dal kasratain din, dal kasratain din. So now we connect these 3 syllables and we have masadin, 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 masadin. So the next word we have is nakhiratan, and it has 4 syllables. The first syllable we have is noon fathana. Noon is not silent and it has fatha, and noon is a light letter. Noon fathana, noon fathana. The second syllable we have is kha kasrahi. Kha is not silent and it has kasra, and kha is a heavy letter. Kha kasrahi, kha kasrahi. So when we connect these 2 syllables we have nakhi, 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 nakhi. The third syllable we have is ra fatha ra. Ra is not silent and it has fatha and it is heavy letter. Ra fatha ra, ra fatha ra. So now we combine these three syllables and we have nakhira, 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 nakhira. The fourth syllable we have is ta fathatain tan. This ta is the same as this one, but it's just a different way of writing. This ta marbuta and this ta. Ta fathatain tan. Ta is not silent and it has fathatain, and ta is a light letter. Ta fathatain tan. Ta fathatain tan. So now we connect these four syllables and we have nakhiratan, 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 nakhiratan. So the next word we have is wajada, and it has three syllables. The first syllable is waw fatha wa. Waw is not silent, it has fatha, and waw is a light letter. Waw fatha wa, waw fatha wa. The second syllable we have is jim fatha ja. Jim is not silent, it has fatha, and jim is a light letter. Jim fatha ja, jim fatha ja. So we connect these two syllables and we have waja, 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 waja. The third syllable we have is dal fatha da. Dal is not silent and it has fatha, and dal is a light letter. Dal fatha da, dal fatha da. So now we connect these three syllables and we have wajada, 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 wajada. So the next three slides would be sounds only without spellings. Masadin, 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 masadin. Nakhiratan, 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 nakhiratan. Wajada, 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 wajada. So this is the end of this session. We will practice those three words 10 times in next session, inshallah. We will see you in next session. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.